Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to announce the 47th Annual Commencement of New River Community College. At this time, we ask that you please silence all cell phones and other mobile devices for the remainder of the ceremony. Please rise and remain standing until the graduates have marched in and the invocation has been given. Dr. Graham Mitchell will give the invocation. Will the graduates please stand?
Shall we pray together? O life-giving, life-restoring, life-fulfilling God, we seek this evening to honor you, to acknowledge your amazing work in our hearts and in our lives. And tonight we pause and recognize your presence and are glad that you are here to celebrate with us, to celebrate the achievements of these women and these men. May this be a night of treasured memories and a spring forward into amazing new things. May this graduation day be a celebration of your life within us. So we give you all the learning, the skills, and the hard work of these years. We pour out our gifts into your hands. May we hold this memory in our hearts as we continue on our adventures. And Father, may we live a life that reveals your hope and be guided in everything that we do by your everlasting love. Amen.
Please be seated. If there is a vacant chair next to you, would you please raise your hand so that people who still need a seat may find one? If you are still without a seat, you might wish to try one of the overflow rooms located in this building or the next. A live video feed will be broadcast in each of the overflow rooms. Graduation staff members are wearing badges and will be happy to assist you in locating an overflow room. At this time, Mr. Brad DiNardo, Chair of the New River Community College Board, will give the welcome. Mr. DiNardo.
Mr. President, members of the board, distinguished guests, faculty, graduating students, friends of the college, and family and friends of the graduates. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this special event. Tonight we're honored to have several distinguished individuals attending with us, and I will introduce them. If you all will stand up, please, and remain standing until we finish the introductions. And if you will hold your applause until everybody's been introduced. Our Community College State Board Liaison, Dave Nutter. The Mayor of Dublin, Benny Skeens. From the New River Community College Educational Foundation, Krisha Chachwa. Ed Lawhorn, Dr. Lewis Webb, and L.T. Simmons. From Montgomery County Public Schools, Mark Sherbaka, School Board Member, and Rick Weaver, the CTE Director. From the Pulaski County School Board, Timothy Hurst, the Treasurer of Montgomery County, Richard Shelton, and New River Community College retirees, Bill Clausen, Sandra Daniels, C.E. Hughes, Peggy Taylor, and Doug Warren. And finally, last but not least, the very special First Lady of New River Community College, Dr. Mary Ann Lewis. Other special guests have joined us this evening and will be introduced by Dr. Lewis in a few minutes. Honored guests, thank you for being with us tonight as we celebrate the accomplishments of these individuals before us. We truly appreciate your continued support of New River Community College and its graduates. On behalf of the New River College Board, I would like to thank all of the parents, spouses, family members, and friends who encouraged and supported these graduates as they worked towards arriving at this evening. Tonight we celebrate one of life's most rewarding milestones, graduation from college. We celebrate with the families and friends that have supported these graduates throughout their academic journey these past few years. We celebrate with the faculty members that led these graduates on this journey. And graduates, please thank these people sometime for all the hard work they put in to help you. But most of all, we celebrate our graduates who have accomplished so much. Your educational journey probably had some challenges, but the rewards of learning are powerful. Education enables you to build your future, to become leaders in your communities, in business, or in government. Education is freedom. It's the freedom to choose, the freedom to decide, the freedom to advance, and the freedom to accept other challenges. Graduates, we're privileged tonight to celebrate your journey, your success, and the promise of your future. Your schooling may or may not be over, but your education will continue every day. Tonight's graduation ceremony is only the beginning. Enjoy the rest of your journey. Thank you.
The Honorable David A. Nutter will now bring greetings from the State Board for Community Colleges.
Thank you all, and President Lewis and the board and faculty, thank you for allowing me to be with you today. You know, it's an honor to be with you this evening and bring greetings to you, our graduates, and your families. On behalf of Chancellor Glenn DuBois, the Chancellor of the Virginia Community College System, and the State Board as well. First off, let me offer each of you a hearty New River Valley congratulations to the class of 2016. Today is a time to celebrate your hard work and your accomplishments, not just in juggling classes and grades, but in juggling life. It only gets better. Let me say congratulations to the many family, special friends, neighbors, grandparents, all those caregivers who helped you and lifted you up in your journey that you're completing today. You may not know this, but 2016 marks the 50th anniversary of Virginia's community college system. Each year, over 300,000 citizens find opportunities at one of Virginia's 23 community colleges. The VCCS is the largest university in the Commonwealth and with more students than Virginia's four-year institutions combined. As a community college graduate, you can proudly say you are part of the VCCS nation, as over 30,000 students will be receiving a diploma or a certificate from a community college this week. Earlier, I acknowledged all those people in your life that helped you reach this point. You see, the path we all follow is paved by many people before us. Some offered their time and their energy to help motivate a person, to educate them, while others saw the need in their community and invested their hard-earned dollars and energy towards scholarships and new programs that open doors of opportunity for our citizens and countless residents. 5 decades ago, the Virginia Community College System was established to bring the opportunity of education to all corners of the Commonwealth. It didn't matter what your station in life was. The VCS was available for you and all of you. For many, that was considered a radical idea, and the construction of these 23 community colleges would not have been possible without the imposition of Virginia's first sales tax. And as you know, that's a controversial idea. And here we are as you celebrate the 47th commencement of New River. So from the very beginning, New River Community College was part of the foundation of Virginia's community colleges. Yet today, the community college system has created more avenues of growth and personal development than anyone could have predicted. And as someone who has worked in economic development, we couldn't exist without it. There's an old proverb. It says, "It's a wise man who plants a tree under whose shade he shall not sit." The shade you have enjoyed here is because wise men and women saw what a New River Community College could do for you and for your countless generations. I hope that each of you will plant many new trees to provide shade for future generations. We live in a new era I call the never-ending education era. It's an era that will require all of us to adapt and grow and re-educate ourselves constantly. Virginia's community college system has been here for you now, and it will be here for you in 20 years and 50 years. Graduates, I encourage you to use the knowledge and skills that you've learned that have empowered you to begin the journey today. Whether you are seeking immediate employment or whether you plan to continue your studies at a 4-year university, never quit being a lifelong learner and always plant trees of opportunity for others. God bless you, and thank you for allowing me to share this day with you, and congratulations on your work.
At this time, I would like to present to you Dr. Jack M. Lewis, President of New River Community College.
It is such a pleasure to welcome you on one of the most beautiful days to hold an event like this, our graduation ceremony. Indeed, we are so pleased to see so many of you here. We are gathered this evening to celebrate our graduates and to honor faculty and staff who have supported them. On this occasion, it's important to remember who we are and how we got here. This is something we enjoy doing every year at this time. So at this time, I would like to ask the audience to help by participating in a simple demonstration. If you are a parent or step-parent of one of these graduates, please stand and remain standing. So as I move into progression, you just continue to stand, okay? If you are a husband or wife of one of these graduates, please stand. If you are a grandparent of one of these graduates, please stand. If you are a son or daughter of one of these graduates, please stand. If you are a brother, sister, aunt, uncle, friend, professor, or teacher, anyone who has supported any one of these graduates here tonight, please stand. And graduates, thank you for showing your love and expression for all these people who have been with you all the way. So I know you remember that this was not a journey that you traveled by yourself. You had a lot of people. I want to thank all of you for joining us this evening. Welcome to the campus of one of America's absolute best community colleges. Would you say we're number one, students? What do you think? Yes, thank you. And what a day to have such a beautiful event on a beautiful campus. I just can't say enough about the grounds folks who have made this campus so ready for today. And at this time, I'd like to recognize the members of the College Board on the stage here. Often it's behind the scenes, but each member of the board has shared many hours and a great amount of energy and talent in providing guidance in the development and maintenance of this institution. They have worked hard to assure that this college is providing programs and services which meet the needs of citizens, businesses, and industries of the New River Valley. Our board members are committed to our students, and their presence here this evening is evidence of their interest. Now it is my pleasure to introduce by political subdivision the members of the college board who are present with us this evening. Members of the board, as I call your name, will you please stand and remain standing until all are introduced. We have from Floyd County, Mrs. Karen Thompson. From Giles County, Dr. Douglas Martin and Mr. James Rife, Jr. And from Montgomery County, we have the chairman of our board that you heard already, Mr. Brad DiNardo. Also, the vice chairman of our board, Mrs. Barbara Straub. And we have Dr. Sue Thacker, also from Montgomery County. City of Radford, Dr. Jack Brockway. Pulaski County, Mr. Jim Liu. Would you join me in giving a big appreciation to this college board? There's one more group to thank this evening, those who have helped to preserve our freedom. That's our veterans. Do we have any veterans graduating tonight? Would you please stand? Stay standing. Now, I would also like all the veterans in this audience, would you please stand? You know, we are indebted to all of you for your service to your country. Thank you. Now, I have a special guest this evening to introduce. We are so honored to have Dr. Ed Barnes and his lovely wife Shirley with us. Ed Barnes preceded me as the 4th president of New River Community College, and he's sitting right over here in the front row with my lovely Mary Ann and his lovely wife. Let me just say this, nobody in our history has had more impact on this college than Ed Barnes. No doubt he is the most beloved president ever at NRCC. Would you give him a hearty welcome, please? Thank you, Ed. Ed, we thank you so much and hope you'll be back next year. How about that? There's a reason this man is here. It's not just to visit us. He has a lovely, lovely granddaughter that's graduating with honors in biology at Virginia Tech tomorrow, and she's headed for pharmacy school. So a very proud grandfather and grandmother. Let me introduce this wonderful speaker we have tonight. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you Elizabeth Creamer. Elizabeth Creamer holds a bachelor's degree from Christopher Newport University and a master's degree from Old Dominion University. She has joined us tonight from Richmond, where she serves as advisor of workforce development within the Secretary of Commerce and Trade Office. Ms. Creamer was appointed to that role in 2014 by Governor Terry McAuliffe. She previously served as the Director of Education and Workforce Development for the Governor of Virginia, Bob McDonnell. Prior to that, she was Assistant Vice Chancellor of Workforce Programs for the Virginia Community College System. Just some of her career highlights have included key roles in developing the on-ramp program for dislocated workers and also forming the Governor's Career Pathways Work Group. She is the Governor's representative on the Virginia Workforce Council. Ms. Creamer has also held administrative positions at two of our community colleges, Thomas Nelson and Paul DeCamp. In fact, our guest, Dr. Ed Barnes, is a former president of Paul DeCamp, so it's fitting you are here, Ed. Do you notice a theme about Ms. Creamer's background of work here? All of her career roles have involved developing people. Her work has focused on preparing people for the workplace and improving their lives through education. This resonates with me, and I hope it resonates with you graduates. I've always loved the comment attributed to the Roman philosopher Seneca. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. You know, you can't control opportunities that come your way, can you? What you do have control of is what you're about right now, graduates. You have control over your preparation. If it's not already obvious, you will see soon that Elizabeth Creamer is a living example of this sentiment. Let me share something with you. When I'm considering, and I ultimately choose a speaker for your graduation speaker, there are certain things I increasingly look for. I look for someone who exemplifies the power of education, especially as a high achiever. I'm also looking for someone who is eager to pass it on. That is, someone who will inspire you and raise your aspirations. Ms. Creamer certainly meets these expectations. Students, I'm confident that once you leave here tonight, our speaker's insights will be the kind of icing on the cake for your experience at New River Community College. In fact, I believe you will have even more confidence in yourself and the courage to follow through on even higher aspirations. I know that's the kind of goal Ms. Creamer would wish for you. And we thank her for sharing the story that you will hear tonight, her story. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you our speaker, Elizabeth Creamer.
It is an incredible honor for me to be here tonight with the graduates, students, administrators, faculty, and alumni of New River Community College. Just watching the graduates' faces as they walked in makes the journey from Richmond worthwhile. I am proud to be here representing Governor Terry McAuliffe, one of the biggest supporters of community colleges in the Commonwealth, and for whom I work as the advisor for workforce development. I've had the unbelievable privilege for the past 4 years of working for Governor McAuliffe and before that for Governor McDonald to help more Virginians attain college and workforce credentials to provide them access to good paying jobs. That is the passion in my life. Every day I wake up with a sense of mission. I'm excited to go to work. I'm excited about Governor McAuliffe's goal to have 50,000 credentials, 50,000 post-secondary education credentials a year earned by Virginians by the end of his administration. I'm part of a hard-charging team committed to make a difference. I have a great job, and in no small part because I have a great job, I have a great life, a great life. But it wasn't always that way for me. And as he has said, that is a big part of why President Lewis invited me here tonight. I have a great life because of one fundamental decision, hard one in my life, and that was I went to college. Let me tell you how that happened. Dr. Lewis knew that I can relate to the challenges, the struggles, the willpower, and let me say, and you'll hear this word again, the heroism that it has taken each of you to get where you are tonight, ready to take your place on stage and accept your degree. Today, I look back at a wonderful 15-year professional career in the Commonwealth, but that's only because I found in college, and going to college late, teachers, faculties, career coaches, guidance counselors, who, like those at New River Community College, believed that every student deserves a second or third chance at a college education, that any student can achieve no matter what his or her high school GPA, and that persistence and hard work can overcome years of detours and disappointments. Like many of you, when I set out on the long journey of earning an associate degree, I was carrying a lot of baggage. Only 3 years of high school, a failed and far too early marriage, a baby by 18, 3 children by 25, no demonstrable job skills, and a resume consisting of a string of part-time jobs and caring for my toddlers and preschoolers. I did years of part-time minimum wage jobs without benefits. I know what that feels like. It wasn't until I was past 30 with 3 children that I earned an associate degree. I have never attended a graduation ceremony without children watching me. It wasn't until I was in my mid-30s that I finally received my baccalaureate, and then around 40, a master's, because I had had a child so young, I was a grandmother before I received a graduate degree. Each and every one of those degrees I earned through part-time courses, often at night, 1 or 2 courses at a time, cobbling together credits as I could. I've written grants for millions of dollars. I work for a governor. Going to community college and juggling family, work, and school was without a doubt the most challenging thing I have ever done. And I think you need to appreciate what you have done when I say that. I will never, as I attained these degrees, slowly, and I mean slowly, I started getting better jobs. Jobs with benefits, jobs with opportunities for promotion, jobs with wages that allowed me finally to support myself and my family. My best memory of that is getting my first real job with benefits, the kind of job that allows me to get an American Express card. I loved that American Express card. I still don't leave home without it. And I took myself to dinner at the Hotel Roanoke, interestingly enough, because I wanted to go to a great restaurant. I wanted to buy myself dinner, and I wanted to pay for my own dinner with my American Express card. And when I did that, I sat at the table and I cried. I mean, I cried so hard that the waiter came over to see what was wrong and politely shepherded me out of the restaurant. I cried because I couldn't believe I had finally made it, that I had finally made it. When I went to college, I used to hear people my age who had gone to a different type of college and gone to fraternity parties and joined a sorority and lived in a dormitory, and they would say, college is the best years of your life. And I used to pray, dear God, please make it get better than this. Because for me, as for some of you, college was a constant challenge. I never thought of myself in high school as smart. I never took high school geometry. Believe me, I wasn't one of the smart kids. So I doubted myself in college. I'd wake up at 3 a.m. to finish a final. Take-home finals are the worst because you actually have to try to do a good job. And sometimes I'd cry the whole time because the test would be due at 9, and I'd have a sick child, and in the middle of the night just dropping out so I could go back to bed and get some sleep would be a temptation, like midnight snacking. About the only thing I had going for me was this. Somehow, I didn't quit. Every semester, I went back. I'd turn in the take-home final, usually 5 minutes before it was due, but I'd turn it in. I didn't skip class, no matter how anxious I was not to be called on that day. I doubted myself a lot, but I swallowed the doubt, and I managed to stay in school. And simply because I showed up and didn't quit, even at a part-time pace, I got those degrees. And then I got the good jobs. And then life changed. And then life got amazing. I didn't know it then, but what I was learning in community college that was especially valuable for me, even more valuable than the English and the public speaking and the math, what I learned in those years of juggling books and babies, part-time work shifts, and late-night study sessions was the best preparation I could ever have had for my current career in workforce development and in the governor's office. Community college conditioned me to work. It conditioned me to work hard, and that is the #1 skill set that employers are looking for. It also meant that I grew an understanding of how transformative education and training could be for adults, and it made my life's mission one of wanting to pass that forward to other working adults who needed that second and third chance. Every day I come to my job, and tonight coming to graduation, I recognize in each of you heroes. I'm so pleased that Dr. Lewis recognized the veterans tonight. I have 2 sons-in-law who are military members or veterans, and a strong military family. But I tell you, all of you are heroic tonight. You've overcome challenges and mastered obstacles to succeed at New River. You may have had the same self-doubts about your academic ability and your study skills that I did. Some of you have worked full-time and gone to evening classes. You've raised children and your GPAs simultaneously. You've sacrificed vacations and much more to enroll in summer semesters. And over and over and over again, each semester, you've made the challenging choices, the tough choices, and the right choices to get where you are today. Choices like enrolling in college algebra, for some of you, more than a decade after your last math class in high school. Because if walking into college algebra at 30 or 35 isn't heroic, I don't know what is. Webster's dictionary defines a hero as a person admired for great or brave acts. I pointed out why you're brave, but in closing, I want to say a few words about why you're great and why your accomplishment tonight is great for your families, for your community, and for the Commonwealth of Virginia. You've achieved something that only 1 in 4 adults in rural Virginia accomplish. You've earned a degree. And because you've earned a degree, you will, on average, earn a higher income throughout your careers, which is good news for our communities. You'll have more job opportunities with better benefits. You'll have more job satisfaction. You'll have more job stability. Importantly to me, because I work in economic development, and importantly to the governor, you'll be part of a talent pool that will attract businesses with good jobs to this region, and you'll help boost economic development in the state. But here's perhaps the most important benefit of your college education. Because you've graduated tonight, your children, whether you have them now or in the future, will be far more likely themselves to graduate. You, in effect, those of you who are parents, are giving your children an incredible gift tonight by showing them how to cross the finish line and earn a degree. Thank you for letting me celebrate with you tonight. It's my birthday. It's an important birthday, and it's an extraordinary honor for me to have spent it with you. I want to tell you, celebrate yourself, but remember, tomorrow, next month, next year, keep challenging yourself, keep climbing, put one foot in front of the other, swallow that fear, and believe. If I can get my first-time job with a whole lot of children and grandchildren in my late 30s, and 10 years later, be in higher education as an administrator, and a few years after that, be in the governor's office, my word, what can you who are 20 or 25 or 30 do? anything is possible.
I want us to sing happy birthday to Elizabeth. How about that? All right, let's go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elizabeth. Happy birthday to you.
Will the candidates for all degrees, diplomas, and certificates please stand? Mr. President, these candidates and others whose names appear on the program have completed all requirements for their degree, diploma, or certificate, and the faculty asks that they be conferred. All students except those in the front row may be seated. Associate of Arts and Sciences, Business Administration, Carrie Altus. Robert Lee Brokowski, also graduating in General Studies. Andrew Franklin Cook. Netsanet Girma Dottie. Anna Carol Dantzler. Gracia Kapim Deesum. Lynn A. Evans. Tina Louise Hopkins Hosey, also graduating in Science, Certificate Accounting, Career Studies Certificates, Accounts Receivable Payable, and Payroll Clerk. Beth Rianne Cast. Morgan Nicole Kim. Jenna Kurtner. Alexander John Knost. Angela Jones. Ethan Ogden Miller, also graduating in Career Studies Certificate, Basic Machine Tool Operations. Joseph Kadeem Nassar Reed. Kayla Shea Whitlock. Education, Taylor Lynn Cecil. Cherish Renee Covey. Diane Elizabeth Early, also graduating in General Studies. Cassandra Charlene Frazier. Emily Danielle Hundley, also graduating in General Studies. Rebecca Chloe Peters. Shay McKenna Sullivan. Kendra Renee Swim. Engineering, Tyler Stephen Prophet. General Studies, Ryan Eric Adams. David Alcorta. Amy Lee Baber. Michelle DeFreese Baker. Jeremy Kyle Beaver. Gregory Thomas Ballou. Lucas Bergman. Draven Cleary. Alethea Cox. Ryder Francis Deal. Jessica Ann Dean. Christopher McKinsley Dobbins II. Shayana Adeline Eller. William Tanner Epperly. Yasmin Adele Evans. Chance David Farmer. Kate Ann Fustenberger. Taylor Jordan Frazier. Nicholas Winfrey Fuller. Scott Grubb. Amber Dawn Hall. Katie Michelle Haynes. Mark Anthony Hines. Gwendolyn Howell. Chelsea Link Hilton. Carissa Dawn Jeffrey. Katie Lynn Janelle. Nicole Danielle Jones. Aklilu F. Kasey. Ethan Corey Cast. Brian Keith Lineberry. Real Magnassi. Jacob Allen McCoy. Taylor Kirk McCroskey. Savannah McRae McGarry. Kayla Brooke McGuire. Christopher Leonard Milby. Brianna Morgan. Natalia Ivanovna Morozovna. Jocelyn Maria Odell. Megan Danielle Ondale. Susan Marie Pack. Lindsay Nicole Perdue. Miranda Leanne Potter. Samantha Ann Robbins. Tyler D. Rudd. Brandon Nathaniel Smith. Casey Nicole Smith. James Devon Smith III. Robert Thomas Swing. Rachel Page Tabor. Jessica Louise Vishneski. Adam Christopher Snowden Wheeler. General Studies, Computer Science Specialization, Cody Allen French. Michael Duncan Hammond. Science, Ninja China Nicole Bowers. Aster Cabeta Beery, also graduating in nursing. James Michael Hodge. Sarah Ann Hodge. Caitlin Michelle Johnston, also graduating in Career Studies Certificate Pharmacy Technician. Sky R. King. Victoria Fidelia McCooney. Leah Catherine Nichols. Daniel Joseph Oliphant. Jody Pasathis. Zachary Simmons. Joseph Matthew Spence. Zachary Dakota Ward. Caitlin Ray Whitlock. Alyssa Brianne Ray. Associate of Applied Science, Accounting, Jennifer Isabel Bertrand. Rachel Lauren Bessler. Sarah Delane Hancock. Amanda Renee Parson. Sarah Gautier Sutphin. Suzanne Eileen Willard, also graduating in Certificate Accounting, Career Studies Certificates, Accounts Receivable Payable, Accounting Keyboarding, Cost Accounting Clerk, Payroll Clerk. Administrative Support Technology, Teresa Marie Hall. Medical Administrative Support Specialization, Elizabeth Ann Crumpler, also graduating in Medical Coding. Amber Michelle Dean. Brooke Ellen Feltz. Morgan Lane Hancock. Teresa Marshall Robinson, also graduating in Career Studies Certificate Pharmacy Technician. Elizabeth Jessie Thompson. Jessica LaRae Wilkins, also graduating in Career Studies Certificate Medical Office Assistant. Paralegal Administrative Support Specialization, Tracy Bost Cranfield, also graduating in Career Studies Certificate Paralegal Assistant. Alicia Nicole Terry. Business Management, Patrick J. Hanlon. Kevin Antonio Ming, also graduating in Marketing Management Specialization, Career Studies Certificate, Small Business Management, Human Resource Practices. Kelly Lee Page. Angela Michelle Petrie, also graduating in Career Studies Certificate, Human Resource Practices. Amy Michelle Poole. Nicole Ann Robertson. Michelle Songer Scott. Kristen Nicole Spangler. Terry Wayne Stevens. Marketing Management Specialization, Jessica Caroline Milby. Mary Catherine Phillips, also graduating in Business Management. Patricia Diane Shepard. Game Technology and Animation Specialization, Justin Stewart Schwartz. Electrical Engineering Technology, Austin Seth Amon. Electronics Technology, Evan James Mooney, also graduating in Instrumentation Technology. Patricia Ann Schaefer, also graduating in Alternative Energy. Zachary Evan Relford, also graduating in Instrumentation Technology. Engineering Design Technology, Robert Taylor Roop. Forensic Science, Jamie Lee Bolt. Teddy Miranda Kreger, also graduating in General Studies. Chelsea Ray Hensley, also graduating in Police Science. Human Services, Jessica Lorraine Gallahue Davis. Michelle Brooke King. Elizabeth Tracy Worrell, also graduating in Certificate Human Services. Early Childhood Development Specialization, April Michelle Quesenberry, also graduating in Certificate Early Childhood Development and Career Studies Certificate Child Development. Sierra Mackenzie Riggs. Elizabeth Wallcraft, also graduating in Career Studies Certificate, Child Development. Information Technology, Kevin Charles Dehart. William Arthur Godley IV. Melina Meadows Stevens, also graduating in Electrical Engineering Technology. IT Game Design Specialization, Emily Rose Briggs. Sylvia Ray Gallimore. Mason Storm Turbyfield. IT Mobile and Web Applications Development Specialization, Travis Corey Newman. IT Network and Technical Support Specialization, Hunter Nathaniel Carball. Jonathan T. Mercier. Skylar Justice Purdue. Instrumentation and Control Automation Technology, Thomas Michael Akers, also graduating in Career Studies Certificate Operator. Connor Albright. Zachary Adam Baxter. Jacob Aaron Bloomhagen. Luke Kent Brinkley. Jonathan Lee Brown. Cody Ryan Collins. Daryl James Edwards, also with Electrical Engineering. Casey Ladine Graham, also graduating in Career Studies Certificate Operator. Adam Garnett Griffith. Alan Scott Lovett. Martin Alexander Mans, also graduating in Electrical Engineering Technology. Andrew Chase Martin, also graduating in Electrical Engineering Technology. Daniel Ray Nicely. Franklin Albert Robertson, also graduating in Career Studies Certificate, Electricity. Wyatt Forrest Robertson, also graduating in Electrical Engineering Technology and Electronics Technology. Nathaniel B. Ross, also graduating in Career Studies Certificate, Operator. Andrew Layton Samuelson. Jordan Taylor Shaw. Richard Showman. Machine Technology, Thomas Edward Dean. Mary Alice Dodson. Paralegal Studies, Tessa Annette Adkins. Nicholas Corey Thompson. Police Science, Dustin Wayne Burton. Dylan Lee Hanks. Bradley Eugene Lawson. Brandon David Mosier. Amanda Lee Shepard. Diploma, Automotive Analysis and Repair, Derek Lane Buckner. Daniel Ponce Chavez. Wesley Stephen Hallett. Natalie Lane Henderson. Industrial Maintenance, Richard Douglas Reynolds, Jr. Welding Technology, Tyler Jordan Danieli. Jonathan Charles McKinney. David Leon Quessenberry. Advanced Welder, Joshua Tyler Click. Medical Coding, Ashley Renee Wilson, also graduating in Career Studies Certificate, Administrative Assistant. Medical Office Assistant, Kayla Bullion. Valeria Brisleth Ruiz. Pharmacy Technician Gurgis Ramani Gurgis. Cheyenne Marie Ratliff.
Oh, okay.
Will the candidates for degrees, diplomas, and certificates please rise? Mr. President, the 2016 graduating class.
Everybody ready? By the virtue of the authority granted by the Commonwealth of Virginia to New River Community College and by the State Board for Community Colleges delegated to me, I hereby confer your degree, diploma, or certificate with all the rights, privileges, and duties pertaining to each. Students, you may now move the tassel over, okay? So let me be the first to congratulate you on your major achievement. Have fun this summer.
Immediately following this commencement exercise, there will be a reception in the Student Lounge in Martin Hall for graduates, their families, and friends. In addition to refreshments, entertainment will be provided by the Old Pros, and a college photographer will be available for individual or group photos. The audience will please rise for the benediction by Dr. Mitchell and remain standing until the academic procession has left the building.
Shall we pray together? Go with us, O Lord. Send your Spirit with us, and send your Spirit in us. Ignite the spirit of fire in our hearts. Feed the flame within. So rushing wind blow on us. Grow the sparks and spread the flame. May your Spirit prepare us, strengthen us, and equip us. Go with us, O God. Send your Spirit with us, and may he proclaim who you are and multiply your presence throughout the earth. Set us on fire with your love so that we will be filled with generosity and caring. Consume us with the fire of your love, and let your power work through us to shape our world with love, peace, and justice. Let your love fill our hearts, and so fill our world with compassion, joy, and hope. So we go now to live in the power of your Spirit. Amen.